What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, keeping you updated on all the latest pro wrestling news. Right now, we're going to be discussing the latest update in regards to WWE 2K22, what WWE 2K Games is working on right now, and it seems like work is starting early for that next game. As we get into it, make sure to hit an elbow drop on the like button, and to not miss any of the 2K22 updates, make sure to have those notifications turned on. So jumping right into it, we all know how WWE 2K20 turned out. It was a game that we were extremely excited for until, of course, the day that it released, which unfortunately turned out to be one of the worst launch ever. The game just came out with multiple problems and glitches, many of which are still in the game because just how unfixable they are. And because, of course, WWE 2K is already focusing on 2K22, set to release this year. Instead of us getting 2K21, WWE 2K gave us a WWE 2K Battlegrounds, trying to fill out that void, and now we're headed into that 2K22 release, which, to say the least, expectations are extremely high. The good news on all of this is that with the extra time that they have, it seems like they're working on certain things a bit quicker than previous years. This past Royal Rumble weekend, we got reports from PW Insider indicating that representatives from 2K were backstage during the Royal Rumble event doing multiple things related to the game itself. The report stated the following: there are plenty of 2K representatives backstage at WWE Royal Rumble getting work completed on superstar voiceovers. This is an interesting concept considering that past editions of the game have featured mostly generic voiceover and not that of the actual superstars themselves. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that for this report itself, maybe they forgot about the voiceover that certain superstars did for MyCareer over the last 2 years. And this is probably the main thing that they're referencing right now. They also added that the entire roster will be getting scanned for future editions of the game, not just certain superstars, because in years prior, only some of the roster will be scanned for the new game. The remaining superstars will either get their scans used from past games or have their character created using the in-game mechanics and developers' creation tools. So the main takeaway from all of this is that voiceovers is currently being done, which more than likely means that it is for MyCareer and maybe 2K Showcase mode if they are gonna bring that back this year. Hopefully not. Hopefully they focus on giving us a brand new experience on something else, but we will have to wait and see. And then, of course, the other big news is that the whole roster is getting scanned. That obviously means that they scanned over 60 different wrestlers just during the Royal Rumble event, and that's not including some of the legends, some of the producers and agents that were probably working the event backstage and were probably available to get rescanned. All of this means that this year we might be able to get some extra surprises in there from some of those superstars that made a return, like Carlito, Victoria, Jillian Hall, Hurricane Helms, Tori Wilson, and so on. It also means that some of those superstars that we've been seeing in the game for years will be getting brand new rescan, and we know that some of them certainly need it. Will be good to see a rescan of Christian, but most importantly a rescan of Edge, because we all know every single year feels like he is done the dirtiest. Hopefully finally they get it right and this updated version of Edge ends up looking better. There was also a lot of superstars from NXT showing up at the event, and as I mentioned, I'm sure there were a lot more in the backstage that are gonna be updated and rescanned. I just hope that when it comes to the attire, it's up to date, not up to right now, but instead a couple of months from now, so that once the game comes out, it is more up to the time that we are in. Because if they leave the attires that all of these superstars ended up using during the Royal Rumble, then without a doubt, by the time that the game comes out, it's gonna feel outdated. This is obviously a bit of a concern in itself, but I am hoping that maybe 2K does have a backup and they're just focusing on the models and not the actual attires. Now, this procedure feels like it's very early work for them, because usually we start hearing about them doing rescan and all of that after WrestleMania, sometime around Money in the Bank pay-per-view and so on. So overall, it is a good sign to see 2K working on this thing so early. Simply means that they're gonna have more time to work on it, and it also means that they've been having a lot of time to work on other things, because as we know, they did have an extra year off. And to some other wrestling game news, celebrity celebrity-winning WWE Hall of Famer Snoop Dogg is actually making his WWE video game debut, as WWE announced today that the rapper is a feature in the popular WWE Champions mobile game. He is included in it as a way to celebrate the 4th year anniversary of the game. You could get him and put him on your roster throughout the month of February and receive different free upgrades from the different perks, gift boxes, and of course loot. Maybe this is what finally gets me to re-download WWE Champions. I just wish the game went a little bit easier with the microtransaction. Anyways guys, that is all the latest that I got for you. If you enjoy or found it informative, don't forget to elbow drop and hit those notifications to continue being up to date. I'll catch you on the next one, so stay savvy.
Drops the hammer right on the lower back. A spin kick. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality. Come on, easy. Knife edge chop. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Clothesline. Good Lord. So effective. Oh my God, look at that. This is disturbing. Boom, what a forearm. Boom, right between the eyes. Some good contact by Bray Wyatt. Get the ice pack ready. 5. Back now inside the ring. Sister Abigail. He's got him down. Is this it? 2. How does he keep doing this? Not yet. This match is over. Bray Wyatt gets the W. Bray Wyatt wins it. A terrific victory for Bray Wyatt here tonight. The new face of fear took the world in his hands tonight. Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match for quite some time.